Neptune. An ice giant, 17 times the mass of Earth. Over 1.5 billion kilometers farther from the Sun than Uranus, Neptune is almost chemically identical. Yet bizarrely, it couldn't be more different.
Neptune, in a way, was almost a relief because it wasn't featureless. You know, it's like, oh, good, a planet with clouds and features again.
Neptune was a great excitement. It's got swirling clouds, really strong winds. At 1,500 miles an hour, incredibly fast, the fastest winds that we've got in the solar system.
One of the things that Voyager discovered was an immense dark vortex within the atmosphere. A huge, swirling dark spot.
We say it's a giant storm, but just those words don't fully contain, we're talking about a storm the size of the planet Earth or larger.
And the surprises keep coming. Even though it's much farther out, Voyager discovers Neptune is warmer than Uranus. And the source of the heat is another oddity of this strange planet.
In fact, when we look at this dynamic activity in these extraordinarily cold regions, we really are at a loss to understand just what's going on here.
One theory is that the buildup of pressure beneath the thick layers of cloud turns the carbon and the methane into a rain made of diamonds. They then melt as they fall into the interior of the planet, producing the extra heat. As the heat makes its way out into the frozen cold of space, it churns the entire atmosphere, whipping up winds around the globe.
There are no mountain ranges, no valleys, no continental boundaries to get in the way of the perfect fluid dynamical flows. What that means is that when you start a weather pattern going, when you start a vortex spinning or you start a plume rising, there's very little to get in the way of it.
So those winds that develop and go around, they just keep going around and around. There's nothing to slow them down, no friction with the surface.
And the extreme cold here makes the atmosphere less viscous. Creating supersonic winds that outpace anything seen on Jupiter or Saturn.